If this is your first time of seeing this video, please, I'm going to beg you, go back to part 1 where I laid down some statistics about Jamb education, how number of students that are failing and number of students that are passing, and the implication of what it is to each and every one of us watching this video. Now, please go back there and watch. If you have finished watching, you can come back. Now, let's continue. Let's assume that you're a father, you are a student who is going to write Jamb, you are an uncle, sister, whatever, or you are just a human being that are waiting for the Jambites to finish writing their Jamb, get admission, and you are waiting for them to come back and render one service or the other in the next 4 years or 5 years, depending on the course that you study. This video is for you. So it is going to be very reasonable if you can share this video and let us disseminate this information, and at least hear something reasonable. Okay. Now, according to those statistics we have seen, it simply means that in 2025, if you follow the trend, 25 or 26 or 27% of students are going to pass, while either 76% or 75% or 78% are going to fail, because based on what has been happening in the last 10 years, I am going to make a prediction. I don't need to be a pastor, a dibia, or a prophet to be able to know what is going to happen after Jamb come 2025 April. Now, what is the implication? Two things. Is either you are a government agent who can say, oh, can we do, of course it's very late now, because this video is done in March 2025, and Jamb is coming in next month, April. So it's already late. There is nothing you are going to do. The students will fail. Many students are going to fail. About 70% of the students are going to fail. Come back to this video and watch. You will know that that is true. Now, we are talking about what we are going to do to at least be amongst the people, the 26% that are going to pass. And if for any reason the result is going to be different, I am going to accredit it to this video. That the result, maybe we now start recording 30% of the students passing. Then I'm going to say that that means majority of them have watched this video. Yes, that's true. Now, if you're a father, the first thing, let's start with the person. If you're a student who wants to write Jamb, what effort have you made? Have you seen that statistic? That many students who write Jamb, about 70% will always fail every year in the last 10 years. Now, if you know that that is the statistics, what effort are you putting in to make sure that you're not going to be amongst those 70% of the people that are going to fail? Now, if you're a father, you know your son is in SS1 now, or the one they call grade 10. What have you done? Every time you see this boy is always carrying laptop or phone or toys, he's playing. As a father, as a mother, as an uncle, what have you done? You simply know that this is going to be one of those people who don't even have interest in school. It's going to be that. That means it's going to add to the number of people that may likely fail. Or you are someone that has the money that will bring in teachers that will do, fire brigade approach, and at the end the boy is going to pass by, normal cramming, do a lot of CBT exercises, cram textbooks, and at the end he will pass. That's the meaning. So a lot of work are on the part of the parents to be done. You need to put your eyes and check what your children are doing. If they are truly studying, there is nothing wrong if you come back and say, oh, okay, you say you want to be a medical doctor. Okay, can you explain to me what is this in this biology? Can you tell me about human skeletal system? Can you tell me about respiratory system? And listen to your son or your daughter. It's good. It's okay. Or you say, oh, you want to be an engineer. Can you explain to me how a generator works? How a generator works. These are what a reasonable parent should be doing to, to motivate their children. If your child knows that from time to time you are always going to be asking him one or two questions in mathematics, English, chemistry, biology, he is going to be conscious and he's going to be making deliberate efforts in order to learn them. But what do? You sit down and you are waiting for the school. You are waiting for the teachers so that you tell them how they are not doing their job. Because for a child to succeed in academics, it's going to be a collaboration of the teacher, the parents, and the school. Three entities. I don't even want to bring in government here. Government will have their own in a later video, not here. We are talking about people that are involved because at the end, you are the one who has been paying school fees. You paid money to register for Jamb. At the end, the person will go and fail. You are now going to look for another way, or sometimes they now start looking for a way to sort. Now, let's talk about you, the child, who has Jamb to write. If you have not seen the statistics, now you have seen the statistics, you know. What effort have you put in to make sure that you write your Jamb and pass it? So that you're not going to add to the number of quack doctors we are going to have tomorrow that will be doing failed operation. That somebody will be having headache, you are going to be prescribing drugs for somebody having appendix. This is for you. Most of you are only interested in social media. Now they told you school is a scam. You say, thank God school is a scam. That means I'm no longer serious. You are now looking for an excuse to exonerate yourself from the responsibility you need to take. This is alarming. And the next one is the teachers. If you're a teacher, you know the length, the extra mile you should go to help your students. Teach them, make more research, study more. These are ways to at least curtail, while the next people, I think the government, I mean the school management, this is where your motivation comes in. This is where your stipend, you know, teachers are poorly paid. Teachers are teachers are the worst profession when it comes to remuneration, payment, and salaries. The only you motivate these people, help them, train them. It's not about, oh, you employ teachers and keep, you don't train teachers. You can send them to be trained. I know most of you will say, after training them, they go to another school. But you have impacted life. Is it not what you keep saying? You have to impact life. So, I'm not a prophet of doom. Let's wait for Jamb. After Jamb April, let's wait for the Jamb and see what is going to happen. Then, after then, the next video will come for us to address the government and the players that should be involved, that should come in as an intervention to help education. It's not all about sending your children abroad to go to school, sending them there for medical treatment, sending them for buying houses there, because you know that Nigeria is messed up. But you know